So here we have our dual camera and rear view monitor kit. We'll start with the camera end. Obviously it's a dual camera setup, so these are ideal for vans or like utes with a canopy on the back. Pretty much anything where a rear view mirror has become like useless because you've got obviously a van, it's like full up, all the back windows are out, or you have a canopy on the back of a ute. So obviously you've got a dual camera here, so there is two cameras. So one camera will normally be like facing down. Obviously this will be like mounted like that. So this will be your reverse camera. Has like a wider, a wider angle lens and like less zoomed in. And this one here is like more zoomed in and not as wide angle lens. So you've got a reverse camera and a rear view camera. So obviously this one's going to point down and like this one's going to point back. So that is like basically like the camera there. You've got a few like mounting points on the back there. Two cables coming out of the back for both cameras. Like a sunshade and the mounting screws to adjust to change them. So you have to completely unscrew these and unscrew this and I'll pop the camera out to adjust these to how they sit as they pull apart, and they can clip into different holes, and obviously like a sunshade on the top there. So that's how that works, and that obviously is going to come out to two cables, so you can run these cables underneath the car, on top of the, or the van, sorry, or the ute on top of the chassis rail, or like wherever you can fit it easily. In a van, it's probably just as easy to take them inside in the hood lining and carry them through to the front. But that's your cable there. So it's got two wires at the start, and then it goes down to a single cable. You got 8 meters here, and then obviously it pops out at this end at 2 more cables. Now you come to the screen. So your screen has obviously 2 inputs here, cam 1 and cam 2. So if we're looking at the screen here, and I push a video 1, video 2, it's obviously going to change between the two. So it has a change there, and I push it again, it obviously changes back. So this here, the screen as itself, obviously is like 7-inch. This is like the clip-on version, so that clips onto the back, onto your current rear vision mirror. You can see sort of like how much like a depth you have there. It just clips on like that, and it gives you a very easy to see screen. Again, these are like AHD 1080p cameras, so good quality. In the screen, there's a few like settings. Obviously, you've got brightness and color. You can put a delay between like switching between the cameras. So when the trigger goes off, you can have a bit of a delay. You can put guidelines on and off. That's about it. And then you can obviously flip the mirror, horizontally and vertically. Flip the mirror, sorry. Flip the camera image, the image you're seeing. And that's that. And then obviously you got an on and off switch. When your car powers up, this is obviously automatically going to power up and go into your rear view straight away. So now we're going to come and see obviously what we have coming out of like the rear view mirror here. So we've got a cable here. This goes out of this cable here, and this is going to be like obviously running your hood lining, and you've got a few inputs here. So we're just going to cover all the inputs you have. So I've got 2 currently hooked into a power. So obviously the red one has a fuse in it. It's going to go to ACC power. That can handle 12 to 32 volt input, so it's fine if you're on a 24 volt system. Obviously, a ground's going to go to ground. Then you got these 2 wires here. So you got a cam 1 and a cam 2 trigger. So the only one majority of people pretty much want the rear view camera shown by default when they turn the unit on. So if it's the other one when you first hook it up, just obviously switch around your 2 cables here and you'll get it to be the correct one. Then obviously when you go into reverse, you want your reverse camera to show. So that's your blue wire here, your cam 1 trigger. So you're going to need some reverse input. So Depending on your current car, you might have that coming in already. If you don't have it coming in, you can take it from the reverse lights power and just run a single cable back and hook it into this. So obviously when your reverse lights come on, this gets triggered. Or you might be able to take it off your current head unit one. If you have an existing reverse camera, you should be able to use the same one. So you'll see currently we're on the rear view mode. It's like the zoomed in image, and then I'm going to trigger the cam 1 trigger if we go into reverse. So what happens there, you go into reverse, you can see the camera image has changed and gone to our reverse image. Then when you pop out of reverse, obviously it's going to go back to your rear view image. That's basically how the dual camera setups works and everything in it. So again, perfect for vans, sort of cargo vans, all small trucks, actually small trucks as well, all utes, pretty much anything where the rear view mirror has become pointless. Handy little device to have for safety, and so you can see what's behind you.